Hello friends. Whew, it's hot here today, and when it's hot, I think you feel more exhausted than normal. Anyways, I'm going to show you the progress that I made on my wicked cake project, and then I'm going to go sit myself in front of the TV for the rest of the evening. All right, so I decided for my wicked cake that I'm going to make it heart-shaped. So I went to Cake Creations, as I've told you about before, which is in Reseda, and I bought a heart-shaped cake. It's very deep, so I'll make one cake and probably cut it in two, and then make another. So I'll have a 4-layer cake, and that'll be plenty because it's not gonna be a super big party. Then, okay, are you ready? La! I bought non-toxic glitter, green and pink. I'll sprinkle like the little fairy sprinkles for the Alphaba and the Glinda. I bought green and pink sugar crystals. These will be fun. You know, at this point, I have no idea what I'm doing with any of these. I'm just gathering things. And I'll tell you something else. I'm positive that I've already spent more money on this cake than I would have if I would have just gone to the bakery and bought a fancy cake. It doesn't matter. It's from my heart. It's from my granddaughter. Okay. Then I bought these little chocolate circles. Now I think normally they're for really for melting, you know, and making chocolate creations. But I thought they would be fun, like little buttons around the bottom, you know. There's a lot of them though. I might have to eat some. And then, just as a little something, I didn't know, I could not buy them. Look at these fun, glittery things. These are so fun and sparkly. They have little glitter in them, also non-toxic. They're not exactly green, but I thought they would be fun. And then, I don't know, I thought maybe these could be fun with a little variation of color. They're shiny pearls, sugar pearls. And the last thing I bought, I've never bought before, and I'm interested to try it. It's called Better Cream, perfectly sweet whipped icing, pre-made, and it has actually, you know, a piping tip on it that you can put other tips on to modify it. And it has pink and purple and blue swirls in it. That could be fun, sort of to pipe around the edges of the cake or on the bottom of the cake. So I am going to be using my creative juices to think more about the cake. But I'll tell you one thing I have decided. Okay, so the reason I picked the heart cake is because, look, boop, green, pink. Yeah, so I'll have two sides of the cake, green and pink. Now my next step that I'm going to do, and I may or may not show it to you because you're probably bored with all my wicked preparations. I am going to practice using the piping tips because I want certain swirls and little piping variations on the cake, and I am not great at those. So I'm gonna practice those, and then we will be off. P.S. My dear friend Nancy made this beautiful Glinda wand. Do you remember the other one? It was so heavy and could bonk you. This is perfect. It's light and sparkly. Thanks, Nancy.